I run around the Louvre?
No, we should go in the Louvre.
Okay. Let's check out some Paris thrift stores. Red dress.
It's not over, no, it's only just begun. I used to have a way with words, but now I trip over my tongue, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Paris. I have never been to Paris before, so this is really incredible. You hear the name since you are about this big. I hope you're having a beautiful damn day. Welcome to another video. I'm always so grateful that you're tuning in, watching my content. You have no idea how much it means to me. It means I can go to Paris. It means that I can travel and be my weird, wacky self that really wouldn't fit into any sort of office job because I'd be annoying and spending too much time talking about my feelings and never get anything done because that's just not who I am. It's really not a good resume for me if I ever need to get a real job after YouTube. So let's maybe not advertise that more than once. So we have a weekend in Paris. Today is Saturday, we arrived on Friday, and we have tomorrow, Sunday. And then we fly out on Monday. We're going home on Monday, which is so insane. And I feel like it's not even gonna feel like we left Canada when we arrive back home in Canada. I kind of can't believe that I'm here, and I kind of can't believe that I've been traveling Europe over the last like 5 weeks, because I feel like as somebody that grew up in a poor family, travel was just, one, not a possibility, and two, something that was almost like seen as negative because we couldn't do it. It was like this negative thing, rich people only get to travel, which is a really horrible mindset. But that's kind of what I grew up with. So to be traveling and to see the world and see how much difference in culture and all of the beauty and the history is just so absolutely freaking incredible to me. And I feel so beyond grateful for where I am and everything that I've been able to do. Speaking of which, since we only have a very short period of time here in Paris, we have to soak it all up, like I said. So let's go grab some groceries, make some breakfast, get our day started, and start exploring Paris as a tourist. Wow, I feel like that kind of just made me cry a little bit. Let's go get some food and some coffee in us. Don't mind the messiness of my suitcase and luggage, but I've had these shorts for 5 years. I have earned all of these rips. I bought them fully intact 5 years ago. But if you know me at all, you know I thrift everything, so I can't really tell you where I got anything from. It's just thrifted. Go to the thrift store and find some good finds. That was me like sliding the sunglasses on my face because my socks and sandals are that cool.
Not gonna lie, shorts were a really bad idea. It's cold outside and everyone's wearing pants and jackets, and I'm out here like repping summer.
Google suggested it's as busy as it gets. Should I run around the Louvre?
No, we should go in the Louvre.
Okay. Say anything about frolicking.
Frolic away.
Or twirling.
Okay.
But seriously, we gotta find her, right?
We gotta.
Whoa! Whoa! It's warm in here. Beautiful. I think you kind of expect a big round triangle.
The Louvre, if not the most famous, it's one of the most famous art galleries / museums in the entire world. It costed me and Scott 17 euros each to get inside, and we made a reservation. So if you book online, you can make a reservation either for the day that you're coming, and it is a Saturday right here. So we booked on like one of the most busiest days, and we were able to get in. So there is hope for you if you're coming to Paris on a weekend. But let's explore the museum. Sculptures in particular never cease to amaze me because of how much time and realism it takes to create one of these things. Like, you can't just start carving a big piece of stone and expect it to look perfect. You have to have an idea of like depth and perception and all of these very difficult things for most people to grasp, but there's so many of them that are so incredible. Just goes to show when you don't have TikTok and Instagram to scroll on, maybe you do something else, like carve a statue in your life. I'm also really happy to bring you guys along and show you a little bit more of the Louvre. Although I'm going to show you some art and all of the things, I kind of want to show you just like the walking around process, because many of you may never come to the Louvre, and although I suggest you should, it's not always a practical thing for everybody in this life. So happy to bring you along and show you around. Snack bar. Don't worry, they've got a snack bar in the Louvre, multiple actually. I think this one's been my absolute favorite so far. She just seems so calm and peaceful, and that's kind of what I strive for in this life. Gift shop for all your Louvre gift needs. Can you tell us what's going on in this painting?
Sabine, the women of Sabine, stopping the battle between the Romans and the Sabine.
The women.
In that description, they're called les Sabines. So I suppose they feminized the word Sabine,
Nice.
added an E.
One thing that I notice, which makes so much sense, is there's a lot of death and righteousness portrayed in most of these paintings. What tends to be my favorite is when there's a sense of calm or peace or humanity in these paintings. So finding ones like the one that I just showed you of the young couple, and realizing that most of these people that had these paintings painted wanted these moments of righteousness and who they killed to be documented out of pure, I did that. Just a little bit sad.
Look at it. I can imagine that was your piece. Really, that was your contribution. You're like, this one. that little dinger is mine.
It's like when you make it on the fridge in your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Mom thinks I'm great.
Look, Mom, I'm in the Louvre.
Look, Mom, I'm in the Louvre. In short, the Grand Gallery started its construction in 1595 and finished in 1610. This has been around for, quick math. How long has this been around for? 430 years. 430 years? Give or take. This is when you get a timeout.
Yeah.
You're no longer on the fridge.
That artist has been naughty.
Not on the fridge. In this room, right here, is the Mona Lisa, probably one of the most famous paintings in the entire world. Everyone knows the name Mona Lisa. But the reason it's famous is because some guy decided to steal it. It was not really that
us beforehand, and for 2 years it was missing. It was all over the newspapers. It was a big scandal until it was found and replaced, and then now, well, not replaced, it was found, brought back, and then ever since it's just been a grand freaking finale for most people. Also, I am just quoting things that I found on the internet. So, if you want to do a little bit more reading up, I highly suggest that. Don't just listen to some girl on YouTube. It also makes me wonder whether or not a lot of artists decided to paint massive paintings because they're very hard to steal. The stuff from Egypt is so freaking incredible, but it's all behind glass casings, so I can't quite get a good picture of it for you guys, but this stuff blows my mind, to be honest. I'm so intrigued with like ancient Egypt. To me, seeing a room all set up with furniture is just so fascinating because it gives you that little bit more in-depth perception of how luxurious the rich and royalty were living at this time. So this piece here is 5 meters, 5.3 frick. So that piece there is 5.32 meters high, but when it was part of its original column, it was over 21 meters high. That's very tall. It's a very elaborate exit strategy to get out of that place. You have to walk through a bunch of shops, of course. They want you to buy things after you spend all day in the Louvre, but it's kind of confusing. I'm kind of seeing the Eiffel Tower for the very first time. I'm very far away from it, but at the same time. First time for everything. I think this is the most touristy thing that you can possibly do while in Paris, is sit in front of the Eiffel Tower while having a picnic. I'm a thrifter. I've been exclusively a thrifter for 7 or 8 years now. Everything in my wardrobe except for underwear and socks are thrifted. It's an obsession of mine, but it's also a beautiful and sustainable way to be fashionable and a way that you don't feel as attached to your clothing. I don't feel as attached to a shirt that I spent $4 on versus like 50 or 60 some odd. But what better way to break a thrifting fast, because I have not been in over 5 weeks due to travel, than to do it in Paris. This is our last stop before we go home, so let's check out some Paris thrift stores. Okay, Okay, so we can view the first place in two ways. We'll choose to view it in the positive way, but I'll give you the negative just for realness. It's not organized whatsoever. It's really hard to find anything, and it's not just not organized versus like male aesthetic or female type of aesthetic, but it's just like sweater, shirt, skirt, pants, shorts, like nothing is organized. So when you find something, it really feels like you found something, but searching for something specific is like nearly impossible because you have to go through like everything to find like one gem that you love. However, we're going into another one called Free Pea Star, and we're right outside. So let's go check it out. This particular thrift store, Free Pea Star, is there's actually 3 shops, and I can only imagine the level of theft because you have to walk out from one after you're done thrifting in that little pocket into the other to pay. And I just find that so strange that they're allowing people to walk through the streets with their clothing into another shop that they have to pay. I'm now just going to head down the street about 700 meters to check out another one. Spot had some really beautiful stuff, but it was priced so high for secondhand. Like, it was basically retail prices on secondhand stuff, and I personally hate thrift stores that do that because it's just greedy. Like, you probably got that stuff for like such a minimum, or it was donated and you're making so much money. After a quick snack, onto another thrift store. With thrifting comes a thrift haul, and first things first is I got this really cute brown skirt that is about ankle length. I think this will look really cute with a white shirt, which I got. So just a plain white tee with cuffed sleeves. Tuck this into this skirt, pull it out a little bit. Cute little on the town outfit. I also got a long sleeve white shirt. Again, another essential for the closet in my opinion. This one is a little bit long, but it'll tuck into jeans or a skirt really well. I got this off the shoulder, very tight red dress, which is 1, very freaking comfortable, and 2, I feel so hot in it. I got this really cute skirt, and I've been dreaming of a skirt moment for quite some time, especially a jean one. It has the cutest design on it. So the only problem with this one is it fits really well when it's on, but getting it over my butt is a little bit of a struggle, simply because there's only so much give here. I also got this white corduroy button up, which I feel like is really in style right now. I like the light brown buttons. I think they're really cute. And then this really cute linen striped white and yellow shirt. It just screams summer in my eyes, although it doesn't look all that great with like a pair of jeans. I feel like I'll be able to find something that it goes really well with. Maybe it does. Just like, I'm just going for a stroll with the fam, you know? And last, but certainly not least, is this beautiful bag. It jingles. It's so cool. So this is gonna be the outfit for tonight. Me and Scott are going to go grab some groceries from a grocery store. Where else? Thank you, Julia. We're just gonna grab some groceries and sit in a park, enjoy that. I feel like it's just such a nice Paris-y way to spend your time.
A reminder that YouTube videos are oftentimes recording joyous, fun, and exciting times in life, but there is pain in all of us. We've all been through something, and your experiences are valid. And I hope you trust me when I say there is relief in your truth. So speak up, share your truth, and find joy in spite of your pain. Sending you so much love, and hope you have a beautiful rest of your damn day.